Hello, my fellow English learners. Today we will be learning about drop sounds. What are drop sounds? This is when words end with a silent E. We want to drop the E before adding ing. Let's look at some examples so you can understand better. Bike. Drop the E and add ing to create biking. Give. Drop the E and add ing to create giving. And dodge. Drop the E and add ing to create dodging. This rule also applies to other suffixes that start with vowels, like ed, er, able, and ous. Let's review some of these examples. For ous, pronounce us, we will look at the word grieve. We would drop the E and add ous to create grievous. For able, pronounce able, we will look at the word excite. When we drop the E and add able, we get excitable. And for ed, pronounce d. We will look at the word hope. We will drop the E and add ed, and we get hoped. There are two common places that a final T is deleted or dropped from the pronunciation of a word. Note that when the T is dropped, the sound before the T must link smoothly into the following word. Let's look at deleting the letter T between consonants. When a word ending in the letter T links into a word beginning with a consonant, the final T of the first word is often deleted. Did that make sense? Let's practice with some examples. First day. Notice that the last letter in the word first is the letter T, and the following word, day, starts with the consonant D. So in normal conversational speech, English speakers would not say first day. We will drop the T in first so it will sound like first. So let's use this in a sentence. Sam's first day of school is tomorrow. Notice I did not say Sam's first day of school is tomorrow. I said Sam's first day, Sam's first day, Sam's first day. Let's look at another example. Left my. Remember, we will drop the T in the word left so we can sound more natural. We would say, I left my keys in the restaurant. I left my keys in the restaurant. I left my keys in the restaurant. I left my keys. Another example, best friends. We drop the T in best. So we would say, the twins are best friends. The twins are best friends. The twins are best friends. Best friends. Next example, interest rates. We drop the T in interest. We say, interest rates have remained low. Interest rates have remained low. Interest rates have remained low. Interest rates. And the last example for this section, rest during. We drop the T in rest. We would say, try to get some rest during the flight. Try to get some rest during the flight. Try to get some rest during the flight. Get some rest during the flight. Now let's talk about deleting the letter T between nt, nt, and a vowel sound. When a word ending in nt links into a word beginning with a vowel sound, the final T is often deleted. So now let's practice linking the drop T between NT and a vowel sound. 1% of. A percent of the profits are given to charity. Did you notice that you don't hear a heavy T sound? I didn't say a percent of the profits. I said a percent of the profits. A percent of the profits. A percent of the profits. Let's look at another example. Number 2. President announced. Our company president announced her retirement. 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 Another example, example number 3. Patient asked. The patient asked for another pillow. 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 Now a 4th example. Apartment in. She moved into an apartment in the city. 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 And our final example for this section, our 5th one. Accident occurred. The accident occurred early in the morning. Accident occurred. Accident occurred. Accident occurred. Now let's talk about deletion and linking the dropped D. The letter D is often deleted or dropped when a word ending in nd, ind, links into a word that begins with a consonant sound. When the D is deleted, the N must link smoothly to the beginning consonant sound of the following word. We'll look at some examples of this so we can practice linking the dropped D. Our first example is and said. Joan called and said she was running late. And said. And said. And said. Notice I did not pronounce the D. I did not say Joan called and said, but I said Joan called and said. Joan called and said. Joan called and said. The and sounds like an. Let's look at a second example. Hand me. Could you hand me that pen? Hand me that pen. Hand me that pen. Hand me that pen. A third example. Stand back. Please stand back from the yellow line. 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 A fourth example. Sound familiar. That does sound familiar. That does sound familiar. That does sound familiar. That does sound familiar. And our final example. Weekend project. We're planning a big weekend project. A big weekend project. A big weekend project. A big weekend project. That covers our lesson for today on drop sounds. Keep practicing and you will keep improving your fluency in English. Thank you for joining. Bye!